To the top of the map, we have our Terran player starting for the Prime team. In red, we have
Byun Prime.
Byun Prime. Doing well today, needs a win. If he loses to his Protoss opponent at the bottom of the map, then Bomber advances to Code S. This is, of course, the Casper player.
웅진 스타즈 SOS.
If SOS wins, Bomber is in Code S, and he has a really good shot at getting third in the group. Can he do it though? It's not going to be easy, and we already have a very interesting development here. Byun moving out with SCVs. He's going for a double barracks opening.
Yeah, a really far forward double barracks, like at the third base double proxy.
Uh-oh, there comes the Scouts. Can he dodge it? Oh, wow. Well, there are two things that factor in now. Of course, he doesn't see those two barracks, but he will see in the main base of his opponent that there's nothing. Then he will start to look for those barracks and trying to figure out if Byun is building a barracks, but just trying to fake him out a little bit. And at some point, he's going to realize you are actually going for it.
Yeah.
And at this point, he has to react. But it would, of course, have been way easier for him to early scout those SCVs. But now he's wasting precious time.
Now, it's really important as well here for SOS to make the Zealot. He needs to make the Zealot. He'll make the core first no matter what, but he needs to make the Zealot. If he skips the Zealot, then he could be in some trouble, because that's going to allow Byun to maybe make a bunker when he attacks. And the probe is surrounded, so he can't check to see if there's a Maka barracks.
Oh, that's really annoying now. The probe surrounded and there's no scout for him. Now he doesn't know what's going on.
Okay, now
here.
he goes to check though, and he sees it.
Yeah, he sees it, but he had to pull a second probe off the mineral line, but now he knows exactly what's coming.
Here come the SCVs.
Byun.
Byun is really being aggressive here. We talked about it already. That's what we expected to see from him once again. Really critical here for SOS. Did not skip the Zealot.
The pain train is coming. The first bunker being built, cancelled as the probes approach.
He needs the fourth Marine to really fight against this. And nice control by SOS, but Byun is going to fight.
Well done, and here come the SCVs. Here come the SCVs. They are attacking immediately. The Zealot is still alive, but the first few probes are already dying, biting the dust.
He needs that second
back.
Stalker. He starts it. The Stalker on the high ground doing a lot for him here, but he needs to make sure. I can't believe he didn't try to trap that Stalker.
It was a little bit too late. I don't think he realized where it was positioned, but now the Marines come up here, try to get into good position.
Stalker
he has the
needs
high
to chase
ground
the
vision.
Marines. And the SCVs are actually just repairing each other at this point, and this gives SOS the opportunity to actually push this back. He should be able to do it just fine.
Yeah. We have Byun going for the Stalker, but the second Stalker is coming off the gate, and this gives him the ability to micro so much more. The Stalker is nearly dying. Two SCVs in the middle of the map for some reason. No idea what those guys are doing.
Yeah, I guess he tried to pull him. A nice trap on the Stalker here.
Oh my god, he's losing so much. 9 harvesters against 11
and
now.
And so many of them not mining. 5 of them not mining right now, and they're spending money to repair, and the bunkers stopped.
He stopped the bunker, and now those SCVs are trying to get close, but it's too late. Too much mining time lost. Byun relying on his mules. He's still producing Marines, but now the warp gate research is nearly completed.
Really
still
nice hold by SOS.
Position. You know, these two here are the SCVs. You see the two SCVs, they were in the middle of the map the entire time, and they could have completed the bunker.
Byun is actually the bunker, he didn't target it down. Oh, the Stalker's trapped outside. This changes everything because the next Stalker is not out. He needs to send that SCV up to make the bunker. I can't believe he didn't do it. Oh, this is so close. He has to pull the rest of his probes. The Stalker is gone. The new one comes out. The bunker dies. He needs to micro that Stalker. Why would he fight with their probes here?
He's trying to fight. The probes are dying. He takes them down one by one. The Stalker is still there. Another round of SCVs are now streaming into the main base of SOS. He's down to 5 supply against 11. The Stalker is being put into a corner. The Mule is still mining for Byun. Mule's so important here.
He needs to micro that Stalker. Oh, I think it's over.
If he loses it, it's over. And
it's over. GG.
GG. SOS is down.
He actually didn't have to fight with his probes on the ramp like that. I can't believe he did that.
Byun takes the game. SOS was not able to win it. Bomber still has to fight to get into Code S. SOS was so close. Oh, wow. That was so close for him, and you can really see SS is still in a position where he can take third place, but he could have done. What a game!
Yeah, what a game indeed.
This is just you have so many decisions to make.
That was the nerves, I think.
It's so close. A single click can lose you the game. One misclick, one wrong decision, you walk to the left instead of the right, suddenly, or in this case, to the right instead of the left, suddenly the Stalker gets trapped in a corner, doesn't get out anymore, gives your opponent an opening. Wow.
Yeah, it's always a gamble to try to fight with your probes on a ramp because the SCVs are going to do damage and the Marines are going to do damage, so all your probes die instantly. If he had pulled his Stalker back, if he were looking at it in a completely unbiased form like I am with the bird's eye view of everything, I think that's what he would have done. But in the heat of the moment, he pulled his probes down the ramp, and that's when he killed all the probes, and that wasn't really important for mining so much as actually just he needed those probes to buffer for his Stalker. That's why the Stalker got trapped and killed. Then there was a moment where he suddenly wasn't microing his Stalker against those SCVs. It lost too many shields, and then the Marines trapped and killed it. Really aggressive, bold strategy by Byun, and he's still in this now.
Byun takes it, and now it's up to Bomber, because Bomber is now facing Byun in the next game. That is kind of the match that we were waiting for.
Yeah.
The unfortunate situation for Byun is that Byun is already in Code S. So for Bomber, everything is on the line. For Byun, not so much. Of course, he wants to win it, but does he really give 100% right now when he already knows that he's in Code S?
He did a Baneling bust earlier. We could see it again. He might want to show off again how awesome he is in this matchup. We saw in his earlier Zerg versus Terran, excellent play with a really cool queen. His creep spread was totally... It was not like we've never seen it before, but the way he used his creep spread plus the queen at the top left and his Overlord's a spot for drops and his Mulus control, everything he did just kind of led him to take the whole map and take that game.
It was a very, very stable play that we saw from Byun on Antigua Shipyard against Byun. And Byun is going to watch this because he knows that if the Zerg player is not able to take out Bomber, then it's going to be very difficult. Because in this case, he can only go for third place. He can't advance to Code S right away today. So Byun against Bomber, this is actually the match that we are waiting for a long time now. After Byun started with all these wins, this is kind of the game of the two players that are leading the entire group. It's going to be on Cloud Kingdom. And I think we have a few problems here for Bomber with his equipment now. He didn't have too much time to set his gear up.
That was a very short game, so we had to have a switch of the players, and so just have been saying, wait a second, as they're getting ready. And now Bomber's in I guess he got ready pretty fast. He's already in the game now.
And he jumps into the lobby, switches to Terran, is like, go, go.
Yep.
So he definitely wants to start this game. He wants to go to Code S. So far, he's not there just yet, but he has it in his own hands to defeat Byun here. If Bomber actually loses to Byun, this means that we have the Terran versus Terran match that is going to determine everything later on.
Very true. The map is Cloud Kingdom, I want to point out. Not Antigua, so we might see a different playstyle out of Byun. But I think we certainly will. Like you said, this match doesn't really matter too much for him, so... The thing is, going up against a player like Bomber, this is much more important for Bomber, so even though we would normally see, I think, a command center first on this map for Bomber, if he does it, I think he's even going to put it on his high ground. He's going to play very safely here.
Whatever's going to happen here, I'm sure we'll see a very entertaining game. The matches today have been epic, starting things off with a 1.5 hour game on Daybreak, and now we are in another Zerg versus Terran. It is Bomber, and he is up against Byun. We have the game on Cloud Kingdom. The players are ready, so are we. The Korean casters are wrapping things up too. Let's see who's going to take the game. If Byun has another win, doesn't drop a single map here, or if Bomber now advances to Code S together with his opponent. We're finding out right now. The game is alive. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is the GSL Up and Downs. StarTale Bomber versus LGIM's Byun, casted by Caldon Wolf.